move everything.
Do I look good? Am I fluffed?
You're fluffed.
I have fans, you know.
Did you FaceTime Shay G?
She said she's going to her friend's house, so but she was 5 minutes away.
That's all right.
I just texted her as soon as she wanted to. Yeah. If it was send.
She remembers. 1974, this book. That book was Becky's book. I believe at Christmas
Oh,
time one
Shayla
year.
wants FaceTime.
She was 5 years old.
You recording already?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Should I not be?
You're right here, Al.
I need my,
Yeah, I see you.
Hello.
I need my Gabucci over there.
Happy Saturday, Jess and Shay.
Hi,
You're what?
Merry Christmas. It's my little round, heavy thing that holds the. It's
There's
metal.
That's Jen. Grandma's
Keep going.
sitting in the chair back there.
Toward at the back. No, Emily, it's
My
big.
dad and Grandma.
Heavy. Ah,
And then Auntie Rosie's right here.
that's my Gabucci.
Hi.
And then there's the ugly
Hi,
one.
Shay.
Don't say that. We got everybody on FaceTime.
Hit 'em on,
Jessica, Shay,
All right,
Ella.
You
put
got
it on
Jessica?
pause for a
No,
minute.
Jess is with
Auntie
Shay.
Becky.
Can everybody
Hi,
put it
Jess.
on pause for a minute?
No, Jess is right here.
Here, let's.
On.
Hi.
All right, let's start. Stop saying hi.
Alright. Read, Pop.
This book is called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." However, this book has the original, "A Visit from St. Nicholas," by Clement Clark Moore. We shall start with who's sitting on my lap.
Jake.
No.
The youngest.
Nope. Tyler.
Here, do you
He's
want
the
to
new
hold my
one.
phone so you can talk to
Was-
Ella?
Pardon
Wanna put
me.
Ella in your
I
pocket?
could be getting an Academy
You're
Award
having
for
on
this.
pause.
What?
Your mother's
What?
missing. Heidi. I mean,
Alright.
Jennifer, where's your mother?
Okay.
She's right there. She's back there.
Grandma.
Yeah, she's back there.
Oh, where's your mother?
I don't know.
Mom!
Can you see it? Can you see it?
Okay,
Okay.
Hold on, Jess still needs to pick up.
we start with the old book.
She's not here for it. She can wait.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when
Oh,
all
nice.
through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. That's true, mice don't stir on Christmas. Sometimes cats do, they rub up against Santa's leg. And dogs do, so they sniff the boots because they think it's dogs, but it's reindeer.
Get on with the story.
Yes,
This is a tradition. We don't rush this.
the stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Now, a lot of people don't know what sugar plums are.
What is it, Ella?
Years back, did she say?
Sugary plums.
Sugary plums, good. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Excuse me, I'm working out of 2 books here. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and fell on my ass. No, I mean threw up my sash. Yeah, threw up the sash too. I'm trying, but they made a mistake in the book.
Yeah, you see the bad word in the book right
They
there?
made a mistake in the book.
You can't see. You got cups stacking up over there.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be.
Saint Nick.
All right, you remember this story,
He
huh?
said Saint Nick.
All right. Now, it's not a miniature sleigh. It's actually quite large, and the reindeer are big and strong and heavy. But when they're way up in the sky like that, it looks like a miniature reindeer and sleigh. That's true.
Knock it over.
More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the
You
wall.
forgot something.
What'd I forget?
Who's Donner and Blitzen?
I'm getting to that.
Oh.
We're getting them up on the top of the porch first.
All right.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Now, nobody knows this, but the original names are not Donner and Blitzen. They are what?
I thought nobody knows it. It's Donner.
Well, excuse me.
It's done.
Donder and Blixen. However, over the years, Donner didn't mind. So he went with Donner. Blixen was even tougher. Blixen. Blitzen. And he didn't mind either because Blitzen was easier to say even for his mother. So, Donner and Blitzen it became.
What does it mean?
Thunder and lightning. Now, I will tell you, in some books, and I shall check this one. This one's Donder and Blitzen. However, I did see in the newspaper today, Dunder and Blitzen.
Sure wasn't a typo?
Now, I've seen it before. Why, I don't know.
You do realize that male reindeer lose their antlers in the winter?
It's
the females that are guiding the sleigh. All of them.
Well, pardon me.
Some
Santa
men are too
Claus
stubborn
has-
to ask for directions.
Wait a minute. Santa Claus has one female reindeer on the sleigh. Her name is Vixen. Okay? And he brings her for directions.
They're all transgender then.
Yes, no.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
You're mixed up between reindeer
All right, go.
and
go,
Just
go.
keep
and
reading.
regular deer. American deer. Reindeer hold their antlers a little bit longer. I'm getting there. They're giving me a hard time, and I'm being photographed for an Academy Award.
Right, just get on.
You deserve it over Leo DiCaprio.
I don't even know where I am. Oh, as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetops, the coursers they came, with a sleigh full of toys. Wait a minute. Up to the housetops, the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and...
Saint
Saint
Nicholas
Nicholas too.
Ah, you remember.
Oh, you forgot.
And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Now, reindeer move their feet up and down. And they call it prancing and pawing. But they like to move their feet up and down, especially in the snow. Some people seem to think that reindeer get cold, but they have a special coating of fur underneath their regular fur, and it keeps them warm, and they can lie down in the snow and be totally covered and still stay warm in the coldest of weather. Not everybody knows that story. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot. and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. I'm getting there. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. See twinkling eyes? See twinkling
Twinkle your
eyes?
eyes out. She's twinkling.
His dimples, how merry. His cheeks are like roses. His nose like a cherry. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
No, you forgot some, Pop.
No.
Right here. Look.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow.
That's that purple shampoo.
Yeah.
Bob said like his.
He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed. Ho, ho, ho! Like a bowl full of jelly. Sometimes it doesn't stop. Oh, hey. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. What happened to this?
What are you doing?
The pipe. Don't go out.
Oh, here it is.
You're messing me up
I
here.
didn't do nothing. I didn't
The
say
thump
that.
of a pipe he held tight in his teeth. And the smoke, everybody's got to imagine now. The smoke, it encircles his head like a wreath. Now we got it. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed. I get to do it 2 times, Jacob. Like a bowl full of jelly. Ho, ho,
Oh
ho!
my gosh.
Scaring everybody.
Careful.
There's the bikinis of me.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye,
Like Grail.
winked eye, right
Try,
eye.
Jake.
We already say this part.
No. And a twist of his head.
Listen to the story.
You gotta go from left to right. You learn that when you graduate. Twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. Now, I always thought he worked alone, but it says right here he turned with a jerk. So he doesn't work
You
alone.
got 2 books. You can't lie there.
Sit right, turned with a jerk. And laying his left finger, on the left side of the nose, Jacob. Not in the nose, Jacob, on the side of the nose.
That's Emily this year.
And giving a nod,
Careful.
Up
don't
the
do it with
chimney
your
he
nose.
goes.
Finger in your nose.
ha, and he goes just that fast. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle. Hold on. The whistle needs whistling. Wedding. Having
Got it
trouble.
out? Do it for Poppy now.
I've got laryngitis of the whistle. Team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And to all of you that are listening in the audience, I thank you and have a good night."
All right, love ya.
Yay, Merry Christmas.
Merry
Thank you.
Christmas.
Bye. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Bye.
I'll let you hang out for a little longer. Look at all the cookies we got.